Happening today, New Haven's mayor will finally choose a new police chief for the city. The announcement comes months after the former chief was accused of stealing money from the department. Your reporter Anna Stansfield live outside City Hall this morning with the latest on the search to replace him. Anna, good morning.
Okay, good morning. Former Chief Carl Jacobson originally retired back in January after first being confronted about this missing money. Since then, the department has been operating under an interim chief, but today we're expecting to learn who could take on the role permanently. Since late February, former Chief Carl Jacobson has been out on bond after turning himself in to state police. He's accused of stealing more than $85,000 in city funds to fuel a gambling addiction. The money was taken from the city's confidential informant fund, which is used to pay people who have information that helps solve crimes. Since Jacobson retired in January, Assistant Chief David Zanelli has been at the helm. The question this morning is whether or not he'll be chosen to fill the role permanently. Here at City Hall at 1 o'clock this afternoon, again, we're expecting to hear from the mayor as he announces his nominee for the person he wants to permanently replace this police chief position. We will be here covering this, bringing everything we learn out of that press conference to you on air and on the WFSB app. For now, though, I'm your reporter live in New Haven, Anna Stansfield, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.